had a few setbacks in their pre-season build-up, but it's Celtic coming forward now. Here's Sutton. Is this the first goal for him? Larsson! Oh, what a goal! Henrik Larsson with a special goal. The tongue is out. The celebrations begin. And Henrik Larsson gives Celtic the lead.
Now Larsson with a great chance for a third.
Well, there it was, the Sutton-Larsson combination. Much was expected of that pairing, and already the justification is there to be seen. A great header on, and wonderful control by Larsson, and what a tremendous finish that was.
Larsson, plenty of space for Petrov. Bobby Johnson looking for a little bit of support, gets it, not surprisingly, from Lambert. And here's Larsson, yes! Larsson, who's been able to elude the defenders with the greatest of ease, left with nobody covering him there. Amaravchik. There he is again, almost in. Lambert just passes it. There was a deflection. I think Larsson might have got a touch. Floated in there, back out it comes. Watch the drive in. Keep your eye on the ball. Yes, it was Larsson, and like all strikers, jealously guarding the record, he'll claim it.
And Sutton sets up Larsson here. Larsson, oh, he's in! Henrik Larsson! That is sensational! He missed all 4 Old Firm games last season, but he rather enjoys making up for lost time. World class.
Well, that is world class, Ian. A special goal from a very special player. Chris Sutton does magnificently well in the first place to win it over Amoruso. Larsson on his way, look at that skill. And he has the confidence, the composure and the technique to chip it over Stefan Klos.
Bobby Petter. Petter delivers. Larsson's header! He's done it again! It's a double for Henrik Larsson! It's number 5 for Celtic!
Well, once again, it's a wonderful goal, Ian.
Henrik Larsson scores his 57th league goal in 84 matches. It's Henrik Larsson.
Larsson strikes. 1-0. 18 minutes gone. Tremendous vision from Paul Lambert. Back with Moravchik. In for Henrik Larsson! The last action of the first half, and Celtic make it 2. Larsson not picked up by Hibs.
Good play, Mjolby spreads it out wide. Now McNamara. Neat little cutback. That's a good ball, and it's there. Larsson in the air once again. Almost 15 minutes gone, and it's the exquisite judgment of the man in the air that makes it look so easy, although it never is. Against a tall defense, in he floats at the end of this. Sutton, little ball inside, and that's it. Second goal. Larsson plots it away with the greatest of ease. They were caught flat, a delicate little 1-2 there with Sutton.
It's Henrik Larsson. And it's 1-1. And once again, a perfect penalty from a perfect player. Larsson. Oh, lovely little touch from Larsson, and Thompson back to Henrik Larsson, who's onside. And Henrik Larsson scores. And Celtic may just make it 11 wins on the spin after all. But my word, they've had to work mighty hard for it.
Well, Dunfermline claiming for offside. Henrik Larsson wasn't asking any questions. He was quite happy to play on.
Peter. Swept and it goes, that's it! Henrik Larsson does it again. Well, it was always coming, that goal. The pressure was intense and disorganisation brought about Larsson's run into the box. Larsson with serious intent. Ryan puts it in, it's there! Well, I said they had to relieve the tension, and they've done it brilliantly.
It's Larsson versus Main, from 12 yards out, penalty kick Celtic. Larsson steps up, Main makes no real attempt to go for that, and Larsson knew exactly where it was going, and Celtic have got the points wrapped up.
And it goes, and that's it. Larsson again. Henrik Larsson has this ability to pick his side up, as he did at Aberdeen, almost exact replica of the way he put it in the net at Pittodrie.
So Henrik Larsson, who won the penalty kick, will now take it. And scores! That's a golden goal for Celtic. 1-1, and Martin O'Neill leads the celebrations. 25 minutes gone. Romy went one way, the ball went the other. Celtic back on level term.
Well, that's in, yes. Cleanly taken. He's hardly been in the game, but then that's the mark of quality by men who can score goals out of virtually nothing. Thompson must put it through here. Now then, Larsson ought to put it away, and he does, with delightful ease. When he gets a chance like that, he makes it look ridiculously simple. Of course, it never is.
Agat, Henrik Larsson, off Niemi! Henrik Larsson, 3-1. Mistake this time by Niemi. He was the hero for Hearts earlier on. Fulton's lost it to McNamara. Johnson and Henrik Larsson, chance for number 5. It is 5. It trickled over the line, but that won't bother most people inside the stadium. And it won't bother Henrik Larsson. Now 21 goals for the season.
He lost the vital ones against the Monaco from this direction. That's in! Yet again it does it, Larsson. No cover there. Oh, look at that terrible lapse, he scored. Willful mistake by Justin Skinner. But having said that, that was still a very, very tight angle.
Alan Thompson's pass intended for Bobby Petta. And Henrik Larsson. It's taken only 4 minutes for Celtic to hit the front. Celtic 1 up. Full steam ahead for Agat. Johnson, Larsson, surely this time. Good ball in from Alan Thompson. And Henrik Larsson onto it. That is sensational. A hat-trick for Henrik. And that was something special. It was Henrik Larsson who started it off with the layoff for Thompson. Then he was off and running.
It's Vega with a free kick, floats it to the edge of the box. Sutton chests it down, plays it into the box. There's Stilian Petrov. Petrov, he's on the edge of the box. He cuts it back along the 6-yard line, and there's Henrik Larsson to finish and put Celtic 2-0 ahead. And surely now the points are secure.
penalty kick. Larsson, goal for Celtic, the first Boxing Day goal. It's Dundee United 0, Celtic 1. Great finish from Henrik Larsson.
Flicked on by Larsson for Sutton. Neat back heel. Down goes Petrov. And Henrik Larsson scores number 2. As the debates were going on about whether that was or wasn't a penalty, Henrik Larsson was untroubled as he tucked the ball away for his 29th goal of the season. That's a lovely pass with the outside of the right foot from Johan Mjällby. And here's Henrik Larsson to score his second goal. It's almost scoring by numbers. It's that simple for Celtic. 4-0, and still more than 20 minutes left. Gets it back from Larsson, and Henrik Larsson in for his hat-trick. A hat-trick for Henrik, and 5-0 for Celtic. Well, give us a smile, Martin. He's got to be happy with that. Good ball from Larsson to Manatic. Driven in low at the near post. Here's Henrik Larsson. Could it be number 4 for Larsson? It could. (6-0) Celtic. Unstoppable.
Well, that is a disaster for Hearts. There's only 3 minutes on the clock. Henrik Larsson, goal number 33. And Henrik Larsson, Scotland's top goal scorer. A long ball, made the move himself, plays a lovely ball in there. Oh, that's a great goal by Celtic and Larsson. Oh, created by Alan Thompson, executed by Henrik Larsson. And with 67 minutes gone, it's Celtic 2, Hearts 0. And Henrik Larsson with goal number 34 of the season. And the move comes from Didier Gat. Pace down the flank, Larsson making himself available again. Hearts of players back in numbers. Owen breaks to the Celtic. No, it's at the back of the net. That is the hand trick, and that is quite simply magnificent. The best striker and one of the best strikers in Britain. And if you don't believe it, just look at the evidence. He was the only Celtic player in there at one point.
Well, there's, I think, the referee is saying that's a second goal. Larsson follows through and gets a second goal as a youngster, Robert Malcolm, was left stranded there on his own against the most lethal attacker in the United Kingdom. Well, he could have bust a net at the end there, but all he needed to do was take it there and then touch it in. Rangers woefully exposed in defence. And this could put it beyond Rangers at this stage in the game. Larsson to take it. That's it.
Yeah, he's gone for power and accuracy. Actually, he's kept it down low. Stefan Kloss has guessed the wrong way, and he's tucked it in the corner there.
Valharan, Vegan, and Sutton all there. And also there is Henrik Larsson. 1-0 Celtic. 21 minutes gone in the second half. It's been a long time coming for Celtic, but finally they've made the breakthrough. There's free kick set up. Celtic's goal. Left by Larsson for Sutton. And Henrik Larsson, surely now, wins the game for Celtic. 2 minutes left. And a brilliant exchange between Larsson and Sutton. Henrik Larsson's second goal of the game. And
you would imagine there's now no way back for Dunfermline.
In midweek, he was involved in the build-up in the other two goals, but in 25 minutes, Larsson, free kick, over it goes! Oh, that's absolutely magnificent from Henrik Larsson! And a finish of supreme quality from the best striker easily in Scottish football, if not Britain.
So it's Henrik Larsson with 61 minutes on the clock to fire Celtic 3-1 ahead. Larsson versus Rutenbeek, and Rutenbeek, the Dutch goalkeeper, goes the wrong way, and Celtic are 3-1 up. It's Larsson versus Rutenbeek for the second time in this match, and Larsson again sends the keeper the wrong way, and that makes the score here at Celtic Park. Celtic 4, Dunfermline Athletic 1, a replica of the first penalty kick.
Petrov to Thompson. That's a nice touch from Alan Thompson. Time to measure the cross. And what a header from Henrik Larsson. The deadlock is broken 5 minutes from half-time. Hearts have kept Larsson at bay so far, but finally Larsson hits the mark.
Instead, Johnson. That's a ball by Thompson again. It's there. Henrik Larsson. He does this with unfailing regularity, even though he must be one of the most marked men in Scottish football. You could call him almost the invisible man in the penalty area because he pops up.
Well, he had that one little fumble. Apart from that, he's been quite excellent. They're all in there, it's in. Larsson's done it. The deadlock has been broken inevitably. The man scoring his 45th goal of the season. And Hamden erupts in green and white as the Swedish international, in a congested goalmouth, finds a space to put it away. Here's Moravcik. Henrik Larsson was screaming for it, but he let fly. He does, he's done it again. Quite amazing the way he took that. And with great elegance and precision, just flighted that above everybody else into the back of the net. Look at the way he did that. Oh. Do you think they ever really scared that Celtic defence?
Well, we suspected before the game that that would be their problem.
Larsson goes away again. This could be the hat trick coming up. It is. He did that beautifully eventually. All the length of the field, he didn't panic. As many a player would have stumbled or lost his conviction, leaving McGowan for dead.
Brings Johan Mjalby forward. His pass looking for Sutton. Will they get there? Does well to swing it in. Larsson with a diving header. Marvellous goal from Henrik Larsson. Created by Chris Sutton. Henrik Larsson, goal number 48 of the season. That equals Charlie Nicholas's post-war scoring record. Has already scored 2 penalties in the Scottish Cup. Up he comes and makes it number 3 from the penalty spot in the Scottish Cup. He makes it 2-0 to Celtic, and he takes his goal tally to 49 for the season. It's a post-war record.
Tugai. No free kick. McNamara goes in. Well, there's a great chance for the youngsters to score. No! He's done it himself, Larsson. 3-0. His 50th goal of the season. Beautifully taken. I thought the youngster would get it, but Larsson did it himself. Very careless Hibs in midfield. They could be punished for it. Looks as if they might be. And that's in, yes. The third goal. He hasn't been in the game all that much, but he doesn't need to be when he can accelerate like that, get away from defenders. And that all stems from really shocking slag play by Hibs in midfield.
Thompson, a driven pass towards Sutton.
Sets up McNamara. Larsson! Brilliant! Henrik Larsson's 52nd goal of the season. Celtic on their way to the treble.
Yellow card for Danny Smith and a chance for Celtic to make it 3. Larsson.
2 for Larsson, 3 for Celtic, 10 minutes left, and the treble is there.